What's going on? Welcome to the Soul Closet. My name is Kim, and we are focusing on my fire signs today in regards to business and career. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I thought it would be fun to kind of change some things up here. So we are going to be starting with my Leos, going into my Sages, and finishing up with my Aries. I'll be doing a quick 3-card spread, early part of the week, midweek, and end of week, just to kind of give you a little heads up on what might be happening. And let me know what you guys think about this. I will also break down timestamps in the description box, so you can just pop right to your sign and get your reading. So also wanted to say a quick shout out to all the new subscribers. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. All right, without any further ado, let's get down to your business. Okay, Leo, what is in store for you guys this week in career and business? What's coming in? All right. Okay. The first card that's coming out here is the Devil card, okay? So you may feel a little trapped around your career early part of Monday. You may feel like your boss is maybe being a little too controlling, or maybe the person that you're working with is a control freak, whatever the case may be. But early part of Monday, Leo, you are going to feel a little trapped, okay? A little bit, tethered maybe to your desk, needing to kind of break out, okay? What is your midweek looking like? Okay, the Two of Swords is saying to me that you have 6 in one and half a dozen in the other. I feel like for some of you, I gotta say it, I just have to say it. For some of you, you do not like your boss. Your boss is too controlling. They want to power over us. For some of you, you could be really trying to make some kind of decisions, maybe even weighing some pros and cons in regards to your work. I feel like you're working with someone this week that's just very, very difficult. You can never please them, or they like to control everything. And how are you supposed to do your job if you feel controlled? So I feel like you could be caught up in your mind space over something, trying to make some kind of decision, teeter-tottering back and forth with those two swords. It's like you don't really want to have to deal with it, but you know that it's there right now. So, okay, well, let's see what Friday looks like. What's the end of the week? So the end of the week, you guys, I feel like, I'm sorry to say this, but I just have to read the cards the way that they are. I feel like you, at the end of the week, you're very emotional around something. I feel like you and your boss, or maybe you and someone that you work with, is really creating some kind of emotional havoc for you. Hear this from my heart and not my lips. Try not to take anything personally right now, okay? This is business. This is about the logic. Try not to let those emotions get get involved. Because if this isn't your boss, I feel like for some of you Leos, you're dealing with just someone that maybe there's a personality conflict, or someone that's just difficult, and it's causing some frustrations, and it may even be by the end of the week making you a little bit emotional, okay? So I feel like you're kind of torn between what should I do midweek. And then by the end of the week, it just kind of feels like you're sitting more in an emotional place. I feel like you are focusing on, is this job right for me? Is this particular situation right for me? How does it kind of make me feel? So I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on, and I feel like you're feeling a lot of emotions because of this person this week. So Leo, that is what I have for you guys this week in business and career. All right, let's check in with my Sagittarius. Saggies, I hope you guys are great. Gonna do a little read for business and career this week. Early part, midweek, end of week cards, and what is in store. So Sagittarius, this one is for your business. Okay. What do we have? Early part of the week coming in, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, you guys are moving forward with something that feels good in your heart space. Could also feel maybe a little bit emotional around something with your career, but I'm not getting a negative emotion, just kind of like maybe emotional excitement. Something's been I feel like something's presented itself, and it's really kind of bursted your heart space open, like you're pleased with something, okay? Midweek, what do we have coming in? What is it? There we go, guys. We have the Sun. A lot of positivity, okay? That Sun is gorgeous. It's major for Leo. It's all about positivity, vitality, but most importantly, guys, successes. I feel like emotionally, you are diving into a lot of successes around your career. Once again, the good old saying, when you love what you do, it doesn't feel like you're working. And I feel like you love what you do. And I also feel like you've been leveling up around something with your career as well, but you're creating a lot of successes, a lot of fresh new inspiration around your career right now. And I feel like you're really basking in that emotional bliss. By the end of the week, what does it look like though? 6 of Swords. Okay, so by the end of the week, there could be something that's a little bit tumultuous, a little bit of waves kind of coming in, And for me, I feel like you are moving forward. You're not looking over your shoulder. I feel like you're nipping something in the bud, taking some action, getting in that little Uber boat and moving on to calmer grounds around something. So by the end of the week, you could be moving away from something, getting closure to something, or just realizing that you know, maybe something is dead in the water. Maybe there is something that you know, were working on and you realize, okay, just shed that skin. I need to let it go and I need to move on from something. Because I see all these beautiful successes, and I think that what this is trying to say, not think, I feel what this card is trying to say is there's many successes, but it's time to move into in the next direction, right? Take that next leveling up. For some of you, I just feel like your emotions could be super high and low, and you just kind of retreat a little bit of time towards the end of the week more for yourself with that Six of Swords. You're really caught up in your mind over some things, and you're just really ready to put them behind you and move forward with all this beautiful energy. So a little intense towards the end of the week, but nothing that's making me feel uncomfortable for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so that is for my Sag. All right, last card today is for my Aries. Aries, I hope you guys are doing great too. Oh yeah, and it's happy birthday Aries, right? We are into Aries season a little bit here, so happy birthday Aries. Okay guys, this is for business and your career this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday card pull, okay? So what do we have coming in Monday for my Aries? Okay, I've got the Nine of Swords. You guys are tired. I feel like you're exhausted. For some of you, I feel like just intellectually drained. Yeah, it's like, you know, that Nine of Swords doesn't... You have to remember with the Nine of Swords, it's like they don't give up, right? That Nine of Swords for me, I feel like you just have a lot on your mind, and you may even find yourself very preoccupied in the mind space and not really feeling like you're fitting in that saddle on Monday. I feel like you just got a lot of thoughts going on. I also feel like you guys, there's a lot of anxiety or sleepless nights, or you're really struggling with sleep too. And I feel like it's kind of causing a bit of a funk in that mind space. Your mind feels a bit foggy early part of Monday, for sure. With that, it is like you're repeating something over and over and over in your mind, maybe around work, or you're finding yourself in that hamster wheel, right? And it's just moving, but it's not getting anywhere. It's not serving you, and it's creating anxiety early part of the week. Okay, midweek, what are we looking at for your Aries? Well, there we go. Now we've got some gorgeous energy right there. The Strength card, you know, whether you are finding compassion around something, or whether you are just saying, damn it, I'm not going to let this, you know, I'm not going to let this take me over. I got to step out of this space. I got to step into that lion kind of energy, right? With that Strength card. And this is one of my favorite sayings. The lion never has to tell anybody that it's a lion. All it has to do is roar. So I feel like whatever you guys are going through, you're diving in, getting some strength to move forward. I feel like you're just super cloudy on Monday. But by midweek, you're going to be basking in your own personal strength, but you're also the strength around your career, whether it's courage, whether you have some kind of big influential meeting coming up, but it's also about compassion too, right? So what is your Friday looking like for you guys? Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, okay? And that Four of Cups to me is really just looking back from the past and maybe saying, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Why didn't I? Come Friday with your career, I feel like first of all, I feel like you were super hard on yourself around something. Like, remember, there's one card over this person's, there's one cup over this person's shoulder, right, that he can't stop thinking about. But see all these beautiful cups down below? There's still opportunities here. You guys are spending some time in the past, maybe around your career, when things weren't as heavy, when things weren't as hard or as difficult, okay? So you feel like you're really pining around the good old days, around your career, but you guys focus on these three cards in front of you, okay? Because this is saying that the universe is presenting new opportunities to you around your career here. You just got to dive into that strength. So by the end of Friday, you may reflect back and kind of re-review and look at some things. I don't know, for me, the energy on Friday just kind of feels like a little like a little stuck, okay? But I also love the fact that you were basking in that strength card for a while. So maybe some small disappointments around your work this week, but for the most part, I feel like you're coming into the week exhausted already, because for some of you, you're just not sleeping, okay? There's something very anxious. It's like you have 20 little men dancing on your chest, and you're just feeling, you know, it's like they're doing the cha-cha. So I feel like, you know, by midweek, you kind of come down, dive back into yourself. Could be some disappointments, but I feel like I'm going to give you an example of disappointments. You wanted to complete, you wanted to complete this particular project by the end of the week, but you didn't, okay? But you didn't, and so you're bummed because maybe you were trying to take Monday off, okay? That kind of thing. I am not sensing like major disappointments around your career. I just think you're thinking a lot of maybe the way you used to do things or the way business used to work. Something has changed. And I also feel like you're beating yourself up over, why didn't I get it done? So let go of that guilt, let go of that disappointment, continue to bask in that beautiful strength card, guys. That is what I have for you this week, Aries. Let me know if this business reading did resonate. Of course, I always love to hear your comments. And if it did resonate, go ahead and hit that like button for me, guys. I greatly appreciate you. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week, and let me know if you liked this video. All right, guys, talk soon.